In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to reset the proxy settings on your child's iPad. The proxy is our filter that we use to help keep your children safe. And you'll know that you're having a proxy issue if you can't navigate to websites, if Seesaw opens up to empty pages, Clever's opening up to an empty white page, you receive different error messages that talk about the proxy not being able to secure tunnel through the web. Those type of things, you'll know you're having a proxy issue. This is a very common problem. 95% of the problems that we see on the tech side of distance learning deal with this proxy. So I would highly recommend going through these steps to make sure that the proxy is not what's causing the issue on your child's iPad. So what we're going to do is we're first going to go down to Safari. It's the blue compass looking icon, and you're going to close out of all the open tabs. To do that, just click on the X on the different tabs, and some kids have lots and lots and lots of them till they're all closed, and then you can just go ahead and swipe out of Safari. Then I'm going to go to Settings. It's the gear looking gray icon, and open that up. And you're going to scroll down to where it says General, another gear, and open that. You'll keep scrolling down until you see Reset. And then you're going to click right here where it says Reset Network Settings. And what this is going to do is it's going to, and when this pops up, you're going to click on Reset. What this is going to do is it's going to turn off your iPad and restart it. And it's disconnecting your iPad from your Wi-Fi connection. So once it's loaded, then you're going to go ahead and go into the iPad, and we're going to go back up to Settings, again that gray icon, and we're going to go to Wi-Fi, and you'll see it's not connected anymore. So I'm going to click there, and you're going to rejoin your Wi-Fi or your hotspot. And you'll put in your password and then click join. So now my Wi-Fi connection is secured. Then I'm going to hopefully get a pop-up here that'll say connect to our proxy. If it doesn't pop up, what you can do is you can navigate to a website that would force it to pop up. So if it doesn't pop up here, I can go out to Safari again and navigate to, oh, there we go. I just going out to the internet made it pop up. So navigating to a website searching for something will oftentimes cause the proxy to re-pop up. So once you see that, you're going to click on Settings, and then you're going to put in your child's username and password. Their username is their first initial, middle initial, the first 3 letters of their last name, and their graduation year, and the password is their 00 student ID with a hashtag. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my username and student ID, and mine is a little different than what I just told you, but kind of get the idea. And then I'm going to click OK, and once that happens, every now and then the proxy will continue to pop up a couple more times. I'd recommend putting in that username and password a handful of times, and if it keeps popping up, if that proxy authentication keeps popping up, then you can hit cancel. And then oftentimes that's enough to stop it from popping up. You'll see now I would be able to go and navigate and get into the internet without a problem, search for things. A good way to check to see if it's working, if you look at the back of the handout that you received on Proxy Troubleshooting, you're going to see a list of different places that websites that you can try to make sure the proxy is working. Once we utilize one of these resources or one of these websites, we try one of these resources, we can't use them again. So for example, we'll try target.com here. If I come in here and I search target.com, you'll know the proxy is working if you're able to get to that website. If you can't get to target.com, for example, you can't load the page, then it's not working. But the interesting thing about our proxy is that once you've been to a website, it remembers it. So even if my proxy, this means my proxy, oh, it came up and said it wasn't ready yet. Sometimes, again, if it comes up multiple times, you can keep putting the username or password in, or you can hit not now. Oftentimes, just hitting that not now is enough to make it stop popping up. So we'll keep trying here and see. So Target worked great. And let's try some other sites. If I've done Target, I would need to cross it off. And then next time I would have to try a different website because it would remember that we'd been to Target. So we'll try petco.com and we'll see if the proxy pops up this time. If it doesn't, then we know that we are good. Remember that hitting cancel is often a good strategy if you've tried it a couple of times. A lot of times just hitting the cancel on the proxy makes it stop coming up. All right, so we go to Petco and see if that one works. Yep, seems to be working. We'll see if we get, wants to use my camera, no, but it is not popping up with the proxy. So that tells me that our proxy authentication did work and that I don't need to worry about that proxy coming up again. On my page, I would want to make sure that I crossed off that I did target.com and I did proxy, and I would just save this handout. So next time, if you have another proxy error, you can try some of the other websites that are listed here. If you continue to struggle and you can't get the proxy to work, even if you've gone through these steps, please then submit a tech ticket and we will provide some other suggestions of things that we can try. Thanks very much.